I just gave up a $10,000 project, and I'm actually not sure how I feel about this. Let me give you the context. Over the past few weeks, I've been taking the business bootcamp by the future. I've been telling you that I'm going to do it, and it's actually really, really good. I'm learning a lot. Chris is really, really awesome, and I'm learning a lot. Anyway, on the last week, he was discussing how to approach the first meeting and diagnosing the problem of the client. And he mentioned a tip there that he called kill the engagement. And he claimed that if you try to push back on the client, try to explain why they don't actually need you, this will have few benefits. One, you will not look desperate. You would look like you have enough project and you're not just trying to grab their money or the opportunity, and so you will look more sexy to them and more desirable. And the second thing is that you actually will be perceived as more professional because you're not just trying to help them if they don't really need your help. So what happened in the meeting was actually with somebody who was kind of a high school friend of mine, and now he's starting a blockchain startup. And he's about to go and sell the potential service that they're building the prototype for right now to big institutions. And he came to me, approached to me and said, well, our logo doesn't look very well, our presentation doesn't look very well, and so I wanted to look good before we get started. And I told him up front, look, working on a brand and a product and a landing page, everything that you want is around maybe $30,000. Are you sure you want to go into that right now? And he said, no, we didn't raise money yet. And so we just want to do like a quick project for maybe $10,000. So let's meet and discuss the project, and maybe you can help us just with something small. So I went to meet them and saw their presentation and asked them, wait, if I give you a redesigned presentation with a nice logo of this, tomorrow, what are you going to do with it? Who are you going to go sell it to? Do you have a list of potential customers that you're going to go sell to tomorrow morning? And he was like, no, I'm probably going to have to think about who I want to sell this to. I'm going to have to make the list. I haven't thought this through. Actually, he hasn't thought the business model through as well. So he was like, I still need to think this. And so I told him, dude, you shouldn't waste your time on redesigning your logo and your presentation. Your presentation looks okay. It's bright, it's with stock image. It's not like amazing design, but it's okay. It gets the message across. And when you're starting up a company, what you really want to see is that if people are enthusiastic about what you're trying to sell, about your value proposition, you should be out selling. Only if you understand that the only barrier for you to actually sell this is that you're not perceived as, I don't know, established enough or credible enough, then maybe come back to me and we can do the logo. But I think it's just a waste of time right now for you, and it's a waste of your energy. When you should be out selling, you'll be discussing logos and creatives with me. It's just a waste of time for your business at this moment. He was actually pretty surprised. He was like, so you don't want to take the job? He was pretty surprised because he thought, we're going to meet, I'm going to take the project, and we're going to get started. And so I told him, look, I can do this for you, but honestly, from a professional standpoint, I think this is not the right thing for your business. And so he said, all right, you know what, okay. And I don't know if he was disappointed, if maybe he's going to go look for another designer to actually get it done because that's what he wants right now. Maybe it's the easy thing to do, work on a logo instead of go out and sell, which is more difficult and uncomfortable thing to do from a business perspective of a CEO. But anyway, kind of finished the meeting. Both of us were like, okay. And now, I'm back home. I'm not really worried. I know there's always opportunities, and the fact that I didn't take this opportunity doesn't mean that I lost the money. There will be other things coming. And I do think that it's kind of a step for me to really position myself as somebody who's not just doing what the client tells them to do, but actually more of a consultant. And only if I think that I can provide you with great value, I'm going to take the project and I'm going to charge accordingly. So I guess it's a step in the right direction, but it still feels a little bit weird and uncomfortable for me as well. All right, hope it was useful in a way for you too, to know that there are no easy steps on the way to, doing what you want to do. Have a super day. I'll catch you tomorrow.